Over the past few days, we have gotten some news and information regarding the Ancient Gods Part 2, new master levels, difficulty changes, and the next Doom game. This information has come from both Hugo Martin's final developer livestream where he played the Final Sin and Urdak levels, and Part 1 of Tyler McVicker's interview with Hugo Martin. In today's video, I will be going over the most important news and information that I was able to collect from these videos, giving a short and basic summary of what was said. If you do enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it would really help out the channel. With all of that being said, let's dive right into this. I'll start with what is probably the most interesting news we received. This news is coming from a combination of both the developer livestream and the interview. During the stream, the topic of the next installment in the Doom franchise was brought up, and Hugo actually did share some small details on the future of the franchise. Hugo mentioned that he would like for the next game to have its own style and feel to it, just like Doom 2016 has a different feel than Doom Eternal. Hugo Martin briefly described how he would want the game to feel, stating, "If you're a Ferrari in this game, then what should you be driving in the next game? I think you should be driving a monster truck. I'd like to feel the weight. In Eternal, I feel like an F-22 Raptor. Maybe we go for an A-10 Warthog with the huge-ass Gatling gun on the front." It really seems like the team at id wants the next game to feel heavier and more destructive. I am more than welcome to this idea. Having the Doomslayer be stronger and more powerful with just his bare hands is something I am honestly really into. I personally wouldn't mind a combination of Doom 2016's more damage-based combat and Eternal's more strategic weak point-based combat. In his interview with Tyler, Hugo confirmed that the Doomslayer is not dead and that it is completely possible that he will return for another game. There are two things that I need to mention before moving on, the first being that the next game is only in talks right now, and the heavier feel of the game might not work out. The second more notable thing is that the interview that was uploaded recently was only part 1 of a series. The next episode will focus on the entire lore of the Ancient Gods Part 2, and the third episode will be about the future of id Software and, interestingly enough, the future of Doom. So we might not have much information right now, but soon enough we will have some sort of idea on how the series will continue. We also received a fair bit of information on upcoming master levels. It was mentioned that the upcoming master levels are really meant to be a form of mastery that might not be for everyone. They plan on providing a difficult challenge that they didn't want to force upon the players during the base campaign. It was also announced that both the Ancient Gods and the Ancient Gods Part 2 will be getting master levels. So for the people that didn't like the more laid-back difficulty of the second expansion, we will be getting a more complete and difficult version of these levels. Speaking of difficulty, Hugo commented on the changes made to the Ancient Gods Part 1 and a few of the enemy changes. First off, they will not be reverting changes like the tentacles being removed from the fog arenas and the possessed tyrant fight being made easier. They feel as if these are examples of them going a bit too far and adding things that unnecessarily exhaust the player. They will, however, be reverting some of the changes like the Baron of Hell being removed from the first arena and the UAC Atlantica facility level. As many of you may know, both the Marauder and Arachnotron received a few changes. They want to keep the Marauder changes allowing players to prolong his stun by using the Sentinel Hammer. The changes made to the Arachnotron's turret is something they might not want to fix as well. Hugo expressed that the turret previously resembled the attack style of enemies from the 2018 build of Eternal, and that they currently want to add a small bit of time to allow players to take the turret out before being shot. They are considering reverting the changes on higher difficulties, but it is currently unknown if this will actually happen. As a small side note, they may be adding a spawn sound for the Cursed Prowler, which is something I would personally enjoy as I'm not too fond of the Cursed Prowler enemy. We did get an answer as to why we can see the giant body in a pool of purple liquid near the end of the Urdak level. Hugo brought up that the body belongs to a previous Khan maker, and it is unknown if his Khan had ever gone through the maker transfiguration before death. Khan makers were originally not intended to live forever, but upon the disappearance of the father, the Khan maker that we can see in Doom Eternal was the Khan for a very long time. Hugo also discusses why Samuel Hayden says the Icon of Sin voice line repeatedly, stating that it was pure human error and that it was not meant to happen. The team did discuss changing the lines, but ended up keeping them in. As today's final bit of news, it was announced that Hugo Martin will be doing developer livestreams for the 2 DLC expansions. What you are seeing on screen now is the livestream schedule. I am sure that with these livestreams, we will get more information and news, and I will be updating you guys on that as well. And that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this short news roundup. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated, and it's always completely free. Make sure to leave any comments or opinions down below in the comment section, as I would love to talk to you guys and hear what you think about these updates. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.